Your 20s are one of the most important financial decades of your life, and the mistakes you make during this time can quietly cost you millions in the future. From ignoring investments and building debt to chasing lifestyle trends and avoiding financial education, small decisions today can create massive consequences later. In this video, we'll break down the biggest financial mistakes people make in their 20s and how avoiding them can completely change your financial future. Today, we will talk about financial mistakes in your 20s that cost millions. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Ignoring financial education early in life. One of the biggest financial mistakes people make in their 20s is ignoring financial education. Many young adults spend years studying academic subjects but never learn practical money management skills such as budgeting, investing, saving, taxes, debt management, or wealth building. As a result, they enter adulthood financially unprepared and often make decisions that create long-term consequences. The hard truth is that financial ignorance can become extremely expensive over time. People who fail to understand how money works often overspend, misuse credit cards, ignore investing opportunities, and remain financially dependent for years. Financial education is not just about becoming rich. It is about gaining control over life decisions and avoiding unnecessary financial stress. In your 20s, small financial mistakes may seem harmless, but due to the power of time and compound growth, these mistakes can cost hundreds of thousands or even millions in the future. 2. Delaying investing and losing the power of compound growth. One of the most expensive mistakes people make in their 20s is waiting too long to start investing. Many young adults believe investing is only for wealthy people or something they can focus on later in life. However, time is one of the most powerful factors in wealth creation because of compound growth. Compound interest allows investments to grow exponentially over long periods, meaning money earns returns, and those returns continue generating additional returns. Even small monthly investments made in your 20s can grow in massive amounts over several decades. Delaying investing by even 5 or 10 years can reduce long-term wealth significantly. Many people underestimate how much money they lose simply by waiting. Instead of investing early, they often spend their income on temporary pleasures, luxury items, or lifestyle inflation without realizing the long-term cost of missed opportunities. 3. Living beyond your means and chasing appearances. In today's world, social media has created enormous pressure for young adults to appear successful even when they are financially struggling. Many people in their 20s make the mistake of spending money they do not truly have in order to maintain a certain image. Expensive clothing, luxury gadgets, finance cars, frequent dining out, vacations, and trendy lifestyles often become financial traps disguised as success. The hard truth is that many individuals who appear wealthy are actually deeply in debt and financially unstable. Living beyond your means creates long-term financial damage because it prevents saving, investing, and building real wealth. Instead of focusing on financial freedom, many young adults focus on external validation and short-term pleasure. This lifestyle often leads to credit card debt, financial anxiety, and paycheck-to-paycheck living. 4. Accumulating bad debt and misusing credit. Debt is one of the biggest financial obstacles that can quietly destroy long-term wealth if not managed properly. Many people in their 20s misuse credit cards, take unnecessary loans, or finance lifestyles they cannot truly afford. Easy access to credit often creates the illusion that borrowed money is harmless, but high-interest debt can become financially devastating over time. Credit card balances, personal loans, and unnecessary financing agreements often trap young adults in cycles of repayment that delay financial progress for years. The problem becomes even worse when people only make minimum payments because interest continues growing rapidly. Many individuals underestimate how much money they lose paying interest instead of building savings or investments. 5. Depending on one source of income only. Another major financial mistake people make in their 20s is relying entirely on one paycheck without developing additional income sources or valuable skills. In a rapidly changing economy, Depending on a single income source can be risky because job markets, industries, and economic conditions can shift unexpectedly. Many young adults focus only on surviving month to month instead of building long-term financial security. The reality is that increasing income potential is just as important as reducing expenses. Developing additional skills, side businesses, freelancing opportunities, investments, or passive income streams creates greater financial flexibility and security. 6. Neglecting emergency savings and financial protection. Many young adults underestimate the importance of emergency savings because they assume financial problems will not happen to them. Unfortunately, unexpected events such as medical emergencies, job loss, economic crises, accidents, or family responsibilities can appear suddenly and create major financial stress. Without emergency savings, individuals are often forced to rely on debt, credit cards, or financial assistance during difficult situations. One of the smartest financial habits people can develop in their 20s is building an emergency fund. Even saving small amounts consistently creates protection and peace of mind over time. Emergency savings act as a financial safety net that prevents temporary problems from becoming long-term financial disasters. The absence of savings often forces people into desperate financial decisions that damage future stability. 7. Choosing comfort over personal growth and skill development. Your 20s are one of the most important decades for learning, experimenting, improving skills, and building a strong foundation for the future. However, many people waste these years remaining inside comfort zones instead of investing in personal and professional growth. The hard truth is that income growth is often directly connected to skill development and adaptability. People who stop learning after formal education frequently struggle to remain competitive in changing industries. Technology, business trends, and job markets evolve constantly, meaning continuous learning is essential for long-term financial success. Many individuals spend excessive time on entertainment, distractions, or social media instead of building valuable skills that could increase their earning potential. #8. Underestimating the long-term impact of small financial decisions. Perhaps the most important financial truth people learn too late is that small decisions repeated consistently shape long-term outcomes. Many financial mistakes made in your 20s seem minor at the time. Skipping investments, overspending occasionally, ignoring savings, delaying financial planning, or avoiding skill development may not appear dangerous immediately. However, over decades, these small habits compound into massive financial consequences. Similarly, positive financial habits also compound powerfully over time. Saving consistently, investing early, managing debt responsibly, improving skills, and spending intentionally can eventually create financial freedom and long-term wealth. Your 20s are not only about making money. They are about building financial habits and systems that shape the rest of your life. People who develop discipline and long-term thinking early gain an enormous advantage because they allow time to work in their favor. Financial stability is rarely created through one dramatic moment. It is usually built through small, smart decisions repeated over many years. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.